Good morning and a whom to you and yours. Today is the first day of February. It is the first day of February. We are here with our feet above the ground and we have finished one month, one very tiring, very eventful January, right? Getting our bearings and figuring out what we're going to do. Okay, fine. So be it, right? Here we are in February, a brand new month that we are able to start something, something good for us, something good for our family and friends. So today I drew three cards, three different cards. And these three different cards have to do, again, with, and it's really weird because two of the cards is a number eight. And then, of course, we have the shamanic cards. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get the angel cards, and we're actually going to see the confirmation that we're going to get from the angel cards, right? Because we like to confirm the message that we're having, and we're going to do this really quick. All right, so the first one that I got was from the Spanish deck, which is the eight. I want you to see the eight of, we call them bastos, but they're they're clubs, like a club, like a Fred Flintstone club, you know, hit them over the head and drag them home with you. So the card, this particular card, it's called, it's about addictions. So it the card is talking about some type of addiction, some type of codependency. It could have something to do with family, maybe with a relationship, maybe your partner. Um, um, but perhaps your partner has a tie, a loose end on another relationship, or perhaps uh, it's a divorced partner and they still have some kind of energy, not a love energy, but a tie, a cord, a responsibility, a dependency that that person has. Now, um, it's inane, so, or insane actually, because you can't put your head around why. And you have to sit back when there is a type of dependency that comes out in your cards. And this is not for everyone. This could be for many different things. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It's a relationship, not a love relationship, but it could also be a relationship between you and your work. It could be a relationship between you and you. It's a codependency card. It's a an addiction card. Um, if you look at it on a work relationship, um, you've been trying to get up in your work, in your career, and it's hard. You're waiting for that promotion, and it's not starting. People are not talking about it, even though you heard some rumor, but maybe you yourself are now doubting that there was that kind of rumor. Um, Now, if if you are a weak person, in other words, if you follow, you're not a leader, you're a follower. And let me tell you that there's nothing wrong with that. If you have the right leader, you become a leader. Um, you may want to take a look at your personal relationship with yourself to find that if the circumstances that you're being given, the bit of control you're being given, if it works for you, if it gives you more self-confidence. So do I want to say that this is a breaking out card? Yes, it is a warning. It's telling you, hey, your head and your heart and your spirit is in a codependent relationship with something toxic or something that is addictive or someone or a circumstance. Look at that circumstance. See if it's working for you. If it isn't working for you, get the hell out. You don't need that. Okay. And then to boot, because I wanted to make sure that that card that came out, the Eight of Clubs, I confirm with the confirm that confirms with the confirm, right? So hold on, let me get a swig. Oh. Then this one comes out, which is Between the Worlds. Now, when you look at the Between the Worlds card, what does that mean? A Between the World? Well, it's still a number 8 card. If you look, it's talking to you. This card is the new card is talking to you in answer to this. It's saying, listen, you're going by assumptions. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me, right? You are being given a warning, but now this card is also giving you a response. It's like refresh the relationships that you have. These codependent relationships, take a look at them and refresh them. Remember, that's the last thing I told you about this card. And it's saying, you probably need to gamble on a new job, on a better job. Think about what it is that you want to do, and that is probably going to work out for you. So this card being the confirmatory to this card is saying, yeah, I am agreeing that there is codependency. I'm agreeing that there are addictions, but I'm also understanding, I'm giving you the understanding that you can gamble for a better job. In other words, get that resume out there, see what you can get. And you can refresh any kind of relationship whether it's an addictive relationship or it is a codependent relationship, in any situation. So is it dire? No, you've got a card that's telling you, no, it's not dire, but it's well worth looking into to get something better. And January came and went, and you're like, where did January go? We just had New Year's. Well, this is what happens. We live in this numb uh, moment, and it turns to be a whole month of numbness, right? Then we have from the shaman deck, we have a wonderful card. And this card itself is the freedom and the sweet nectar of life. We're supposed to be enjoying the sweet nectar of life. We are. And the hummingbird brings a lot of information, changes. Now, remember, the first and second card is saying you're probably at a stalemate in everything and it feels like you're stuck. Well, when you let go, you give those things freedom, right? You free yourself from the codependency, you free yourself from the addiction, then you have this wonderful opportunity to take from the sweet nectar of life. And changes are coming into your life now more than ever. Perfect for the month of February. It is important that you greet these changes with the sweetest of characters. So, the codependency, maybe all these addictions and stuff, maybe it's something for you to think about. Maybe it's making you bitter, and not as sweet as you usually are. That's not you. If that's not you, then you really need to think about how you're going to let these things go. This hummingbird card symbolizes changes coming very fast and erratic. So your cages are going to be rattled in the month of February in many different ways. And prepare for that because that's for everybody. Okay. The hummingbird card can also be letting you know that things are now starting to reflect a more positive light in your life. Yeah, because in the month of February, you are going to be looking at the codependency, at the addictions, the bad choices, or the less favorable choices. I don't want to call them bad. Um, and you're going to be able to take February to put everything in one place and sort them out and take out, okay, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this, oh, certainly don't need that, and then get yourself where you need to get to. Solitude is golden. You have been waiting for this shift. Is there a shift in February? Yes, we're all going to feel a shift in February because things are going to happen in March and April. So embrace it. Embrace it. We are given another year. Unfortunately, we're given another year. Why do I say unfortunately? Because we didn't do a very good job in the first year. All right. So, what is solitude? It's certainly not isolation. Solitude is a brand new opportunity to give ourselves what we need to do and give us ourselves the time to do the things we need to do to get a move on and get ahead of many of the games. So, now that we go into that, uh, we get our card from, shit, here we go. We get our card from the Moiras light card. And this card says, hello? Really? Seriously? Think about it. Your angels are trying to get your attention. They want you to know that there are those, that they are there to help. All you have to do is give them permission to take over your troubled state. See, you think you can do this all on your own. Well, no, because we need to accept that we have help, and these helpers are here to do the job and help us go through this really difficult time. Meditate and meet with them and give them permission to be part of your everyday. Better choices will be made. You will be happier, content, and you finally will feel you are back in control. Now, this last sentence is going to hit some of you pretty hard, and it's okay, because the reason the sentence is here in this card is to let you know that you don't have to do this on your own, right? Because you feel that you do. Let me see if this is going to give me, there we go. See that? Stop punishing you. When you are stuck at a crossroads and you're not getting the help and you don't want to get the help, it is a source of self-punishment. You have done nothing wrong. And yes, I'm talking to you. Don't look back. I'm talking to you. You have done nothing wrong. What you have done is something that you could never have controlled because you're working by yourself. Call your angels, your spirit guides, your goddesses, your gods, whatever it is, they're there. They have been given to you by the divine, by the most divine, because you're loved. You need to stick that in your head so you can move forward. Okay? And that's just the way it is. In the month of February, I'm letting everybody know this is the way, right? This is the way. You have what you have. You need to know how to use it. You need to meditate. You need to get yourself away from codependencies, away from anxiety, away from depression. You need to move out of there. You need to allow your brain to feel that it's okay. And it's okay not to be okay. Who's okay anyway? I'm okay that I'm not okay. What is that going to do? Okay? So be in conscious awareness of everything you're going to do from today on. And think, what would my higher self do in this situation? And you're going to actually, just by asking that question, your higher self and your guides are going to come in, because you're going to say, I want my intention that every time I say, what would my higher self do in this case? I want the universal laws to turn on and help me, come and help me. And it is an intention that will manifest. So every time it would be like a mantra, right? What would my higher self, how would my higher self deal with this situation? All of a sudden, you're going to start feeling your higher self comes closer, your angels come closer, your spirit guides, your ancestors, everybody comes closer, because it is the intention. So I want you to practice that intention for today and for the month of February. Then I want you to tell me how it went at the end of February. We have a beautiful Valentine's Day, or getting ready for Valentine's, the week before Valentine's. Lisi and I are going to come here live and give you a taster of what it is that you will be getting in the Spirit House Productions. Um, it is going to be a subscriber um, type group that we're going to open with Spirit House, but we want to give you a taster in the love department. We have a lot. We have the astrological side of things. We have then the spirit guide of things, and the actual divine energy that we're going to create and bring down for a very beautiful and meaningful Valentine uh, energy for all of you guys, with tips and recommendations and body showers and or cleansings, um, and all those beautiful things. Okay, so I'm hoping that we start filming next week, and I thank you all for coming and for listening to Monday's rant for today, February 1st, 2021, the month of love and friendship. Love yourself, love everyone else, love each other. We're all we've got. Bye bye.